Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sima, for such a gracious introduction. Thank you, everyone. I feel blessed. It is a rare occasion to be introduced by such a renowned activist for women's human rights across the world. Yes, I was born in Cameroon. Life in my village was a joyous experience. I felt free, I felt safe, I was protected by my community. But in 1982, war broke out. My father, who worked for the church, was targeted, dragged out of the church, and beheaded. My mother, 5 siblings, and myself escaped to Bamenda, one of the cities in Cameroon, where I grew up, went to school, got married, had a son. When I graduated, I worked for 2 years as a lawyer. Cameroon had become a very, very repressive regime. I decided to leave my job in the law firm and join a prominent human rights organization called the Human Rights Defense Group. Again, thank you. Again, my family was targeted. To protect my family, I fled to South Africa, leaving my young son in the care of my mother, assuming that in South Africa I will make a better life for myself and return for my son. But in South Africa, I could not find work as a lawyer. I could not leave the country. As an asylum seeker, I had to stay in the country until I was legally recognized as a refugee. This takes a long time, indeed many years. I cried. For many of those years, I cried. I couldn't go forward, I couldn't go backwards. I lost hope. I was traumatized, I felt lonely, I felt isolated. I lost my dignity. I lost my self-esteem. Refugees and migrants were being blamed by local communities for everything that went wrong in their communities. Refugees and migrants could be targeted at any time and shot down or burnt alive. The abuse was overwhelming. I ended up standing in queues together with other refugees, waiting for handouts at a UNHCR center in Cape Town. Then came a new director at the center, and one day she invited me into her office. And she said to me, I quote, "Mary, women like you should be organizing for women in your community and not standing here and begging for handouts." Then I understood why I was there. We founded Whole World Women's Association. The organization is based in Cape Town, South Africa. Our vision is to see a world in which all women are treated with dignity and respect. Thank you again. The organization offers programs to displaced women and children. We have a health program that includes a mental health program, sexual reproductive health, HIV awareness, education, prevention, care, and treatment. We offer job skills to women. We offer computer literacy skills, sewing skills. Most importantly, we offer and fight for the education of displaced women and girls. We also offer legal assistance. I thank the Women's Refugee Commission for my award and for their great work. My goal for the future is to continue to educate displaced women and girls. Many are now educated, many have jobs, yet again, many are in need. I dedicate this award to my father, whose life and death set me on this journey. Most importantly, I dedicate this award to my mother, because she gave me the most precious gift of life, education. I thank you all.